Hello everyone, my name is Notepad and on an I write games for fun. So what are we doing today? Today we are going to be working on and most likely finishing Ojisan Demon Slayer Restoration. Why do I say most likely finishing today? Man, Notepad, that didn't take too long. The answer is, well, I wrote everything. To give you an idea, what happened was I sat in the Discord server and I said, well, I'm just going to write out some basic ideas and see what I can do. But then I entered a flow state, and flow states are dangerous for Notepad, because when I enter a flow state, I get into the fucking zone, and I legitimately could have finished the game that night. Unironically, I could have finished it. There's not really that much to do, but I was in such a zone that I'm like, yeah, I can get this done tonight. Easy. I willingly chose not to do that because it was about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not gonna hop on stream being like, yo gamers, I'm in the fucking flow, let's do it. So I chose not to. A little earlier today than usual, and I also feel like a fucking idiot today. You may be wondering, Notepad, why do you feel like a fucking idiot? And the answer is pretty simple. I waited, like I was ready to go about a half an hour ago. But I'm like, I'm gonna make myself a pot of coffee. And I put all the stuff in the coffee pot. I've got all my coffee in there, my vanilla bean coffee. Put all the water in. And then I walked away. There's a problem here. I did not turn on the coffee pot. So I'm like, oh boy, I'm gonna get my coffee. And nothing's there. And I'm like, fuck. So I've got, probably I'll be standing up in a bit to get coffee, but I got my water bottle here. Got some water. You will most likely be hearing some funny noises every now and again because I have my window open because it's and it's been a weird day today. I'm gonna be honest, it's been a weird day today. There's been like nobody out, but there's been a lot of people out at the same time. It's like anytime I look out, there's no one there, but anytime I'm not looking, it is horrific. I've been But generally speaking, yeah, I've been doing some work and it's just been loud, so if you hear some noise, apology. Why do you hate me so, Notepad Anon? And the answer is, Horace, is because I got shit I gotta do. Also, I would like to thank Herald of Thunder, and I would also like to thank Eternia Magenta for following. Thank you both for following. Kissu Kissu, you know the rest. We are at 393 followers. That's kind of nuts if you really think about it. 393 people are following, and I can barely get above 5 views. It's amazing. But welcome to the wonderful world of rising and/or grinding. Did I actually update? This is an important thing. Did I actually update the stream to actually reflect what's going on? I have not. I'm going to now, live on air, we are going to update the stream schedule to make sure that I actually have the right schedule up this time. For those who don't know what we're going to be doing, this week we're going to be doing a couple different things. Most notably, if I go here, I go here, I go here to my note section. Right there, we are going to be doing Extreme Meat Punks Forever this week and Princess Wing. Originally, I planned on doing Ojisan here, but legitimately speaking, there is less than 6 pages left to do. There is legitimately 6 pages left to do. We are not exactly looking at hardcore numbers here. Once this is kind of wrapped up, this weekend I decided on doing itch.io dumpster diving because I thought itch.io dumpster diving would be an interesting thing to do. You may be wondering, but why? Why is this a weird thing to do? Because it's just going to be going through itch.io, and there's a lot of itch.io games, and not a lot of them are very interesting or good. But damn, I hate odd numbers. I'll have to unsub to even it out. It happens. Unsub, sub, I don't really care anymore. Oh god, what we want to do pretty clear. Unironically, we have to open up pretty clear transformation phrase because we just made combat really good because of it, and it's like, huh, shit, this is exactly what we need to do here. Bug. It's very funny. You change the font, change the name, and you've immediately changed the entire feeling of it. But yeah, basic idea for when you are in a fight, when you are as a hunter fighting an enemy, what is actually going on, and what are we actually doing? So, effectively, you can perform a single action. You can perform additional actions, but you have to split the number of dice you are rolling for individual actions, as long as you're using the same pillar or not. Effectively, if you are dueling someone, you can dedicate a number of your dice to guarding instead, because you genjutsu. On the other hand, if you are, say, rolling, if you are making an exorcism, that uses honor and control. You can't guard if you are exercising something, but you can try to maneuver, or you can do another action that requires those dice. It's kind of we're trying to plan out, like what the plan is. That's kind of the goal. You're trying to plan out, okay, I'm using this attack, I want to do this, I want to do this. Everything's based off the rings, the 4 rings. Monster sits in the middle, everything else kind of goes concentric around that. Everyone works on instinct. You have a set initiative, you don't roll for initiative. I thought that's fine. Everyone actually places themselves down on the initiative map. You get to choose wherever you want to go on the initiative map. So it's kind of like combat begins, we all scatter away, or you might want to focus in on one area. Kind of the idea. Mostly, like, things aren't too complicated when it comes to combat, but it doesn't need to be too complicated because this is not a game about being complicated. Most of the time, damage can be pretty explosive or pretty damn low depending on the rolls. But we want to do open up right away with when, let's see, instead of, let's see, when a demon instinct is called, instead of being clever, instead of It's carefully planning. They lash out. Toward there. Let's see. Lash out and raid against their aggressors. The demon will roll on an attack chart. We'll roll on an attack chart. Right here. The demon will roll on an attack chart with let's see. Rolling a demon attack table. Mm. 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 Why are you here? Shouldn't be here. You know? Ta-da! We did it. Simple as that. Don't know why it broke. It just happens sometimes. Oh. Determined by the director. Mm. 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 Each demon. The power and. By the power of which is determined by the demon's rank. Each spirit is measured by measured. Mm. 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 Barely thinking entity, capable of little more, capable of little more than. A little more capable. Capable a little more than. Mm. 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 Unless I don't call this demonic actions. Spiritual. Spirit and demonic threats. A 6 action. There's frequency when. Let's see. Each of the spirits encountered will have a number of. It would be. Oh, nope, didn't mean to click that button. Hello. Evening, gentlemen. Evening. Okay, so actually equal to their rank time. Will have an amount of training equal to their rank times 50. Developing their. Mm. 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 Increase all other pillars and knots by +3. Actually, it would be... So effectively, you get just a bunch of bonus dice. Actually, no, we want to... Let's do 5 and 3, because that's another 3d6. That's another 5d6, effectively. So they... Let's see. When building a demon attack table. Rank. Abilities, however, when a demonic taint builds within them, turning their body and mind into a writhing mass, they hatred, they increase all of their pillars by 3 and knots by +5. Have a target. Attack. We'll have a we'll have a target. Target type and let's see, what would it be? It would be let's see, when building a demonic attack table, each section will have a target type and power. When building a demonic attack table, each of the will have a power rating, target, and type of attack. And have a type of attack. And let's see, type of the attack. So if we go here, the power rating is reflects let's see, spirit has a power rating equal to their rank. Spirit has a power rating equal to their rank. Let's act similar. Them to It may divide this power among any of their attacks, adding additional Mm. 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 Secret uncovered about the. Mm. 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 Reduce the. We'll reduce the power rating available. Reduce the power rating available to them. Let's see. Each secret uncovered about spirit during the hunt phase will reduce the power rating available to them. While still powerful. While still powerful, knowing is half the battle itself. If the spirit is obscured, they will gain. They will increase the. Increase the power rating of all their attacks by 3. Effectively, they get 15 more. Actually, they would get 18 more power by virtue of being obscured, but they just have to spread it across everything. So, what does this actually look like? What is this actually? What schizo posting am I actually speaking about here? So, what's the schizo posting currently going on here? So, let me see. It's a bonus die. Mm. 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 There we go, to empower their attacks. Well, the power rating does. It is us saying, hey, we know what this, we think we know what this is, we know it's going to be about a rank 5 monster, and then we can roughly understand that. You could just get an attack where, hey, fuck you, I'm going to roll 5 extra dice. Outside of their stats. It is by virtue of being a spirit, I am getting more power. Building a... if this is obscure, target of the attack can be one of 3. Target of the attack can be one of 3 options. So, can be one of 3 options. Focused, can be one. We can be focused, we can be section, or we can be a. So focused. What was it? Actually, okay. So. As close to let's see. Target attack is the closest demon hunter. Is the closest character to the center section. End up called it something. It was a position map. 4 sections of the position map. Let's see. The target of the attack covers all of one of the rings of the position. Let's see. Covers all of one of the rings of the position map. This would be, I believe it's low, far, middle, and close middle. It's a far, middle, or close. Far, middle, or close. Give me one options. 1 of 3 options. Action. No. Finally, they will dictate the type of attack. Finally, they will dictate the type of attack. Normally speaking. Simplest method of declaring an attack. The simplest. There. 3 types of attacks that can occur. The simplest. Finally, they dictate the type of attack. There are 3 types of attacks that can occur. Dictate the type of attack. There are 3 types of attacks that can occur. Let's see. The use Kenjutsu or Onizuna to directly attack their target. That is me saying, I am going to hurt you. I want to point at you and I say, fuck you. I'm going to injure you. That is, it's the most direct attack physically possible. And it will be was Onizuna / Kenjutsu. Jutsu plus control. Power. Demon rolls Onizuna / Kenjutsu plus power. Against. Onizuna against demon rolls Onizuna / Kenjutsu plus power against targets. Actually, no. We're going to do this instead. We're going to fix this. Go. Oh no. Oh, let's see. 4 types of attacks that will resolve differently. Dun dun dun. There we go. So we do assault uses Kenjutsu. Uses Kenjutsu to directly attack their target. Demon rolls Kenjutsu plus power against. Here. That we do that. If the demon is successful, they'll do physical damage plus defender's roll. Mm. 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 Let's see. If the target is a demon slayer and they successfully defend, they deal. Oh, we do. Probably the way this table, like the way this table looks, but it's the thing I can think of right now. That, and technically what we're going to do is we're going to technically this is doing the same thing effectively. Is uses Onizuna. We probably need to change directly attack. Demon rolls. Zuna plus power. Plus power against targets. Troll. Successful. They deal spiritual damage. Spiritual damage. If the target is a demon slayer and they successfully defend, they will deal damage counter. They spiritual damage and a counter. It chooses a. Let's see. Demon chooses a pillar. Ding, ding. And. Ding, ding. Hello, phone. What do you need? You're gonna tell me something productive and nice, or is it going to be a TikTok video? It's not. It's just my mom wanting to talk about the Snow White. Which, by the way, the Snow White trailer came out. It looks like dog shit. It looks rough, everyone. It looks, I am flabbergasted that movie exists, by the way. I don't think people, like, I am bamboozled that Disney is bothering to release that movie. It is truly a monumental feat, monumental feat. Ow. And I really don't believe that it's going to do well. And Disney's going to be like, well, we already knew what happened here. They're just trying to make some money off of it. Demon chooses a pillar and then not, and makes a test against. Chooses a pillar and non makes a test against all of the targets. Same pillar and not. They will. All non-demon slayers take physical damage from the attack. Mm. Yeah. Mm. 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 Yeah. This finally, Mr. Cards. Effectively, the concept here is pretty simple. You're just going to build a chart, you're going to roll on the chart, and that is what the demon is going to be. If it's a spirit, it's a demon, doesn't matter. They are going to be rolling the exact same thing. And hey, I'm being violently assaulted by an enemy who wants to tear my face off and kill me, and uh-oh, I'm dying. On the other hand, if you are a demon slayer, Terrorgeist does nothing to you. Terrorgeist is literally a dead slot for them. If you're a Ministry of Midnight Affairs officer, you're going to fucking die because Terrorgeist is supposed to be. Terrorgeist is kind of a freebie. If you want to make a demon if you want to make a demon but not automatically mog the players, you give them Terrorgeist. Because all Terrorgeist is going to do absolutely nothing against, except if they are part of the, Midnight Agency, Midnight Affairs agent. Mm. 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 This, let's do. And mind you, can inflict a single condition, and we're going to obviously change it. So, mm. 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 Let me use to cleanse a condition from Doomslayer. Suffering from one. Mm. Mm. Oh, we have to change it. Mm. No. Mm. 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 I use Later. Actually, we cannot use Sword Art, or Tamashi until the end of the round. Mm. 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 Until someone helps them. Mm. 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 Exorcism, guard, maneuver. Mm. 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 Let's see. So we need assistance marked. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yo, you have to burn. You have to use your tamashi. Pain, pretty good. Mm. 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 They lose 1d6 physical health. Mm. At the end of the round. Mm. Then begins to blood. Mm. I'm being pinged. Who's pinging me? It's you. I need to harass. No. I need to harass Scribble. As is my God-given right. How are you doing this evening? We haven't hit the Saki, you haired. I was too out of it last Saturday. I'm surprised to show you are a guest of. I may watch it later. Yeah. I was here. No, I haven't been hitting anything. I got some water. I was gonna probably get some coffee after I finish this section. So, we don't need to worry about that. What we can do, we can add distortion. Mm. 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 Round shaking. Mm. 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 They gain plus 2d6 stress. Shaken does nothing. It just increases your stress. It is the ultimate fuck you option. They gain. Mm. 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 Go. Again, it's astounding how just something very simple can change the nature of the nature of a certain attack, certain attacks and certain conditions and things. Like, oh hey, yeah, no, I am just bleeding to death. Please God, send help. Like this is bad. Uh-oh. My bones are leaving their body when they shouldn't be. Whoopsie doopsie. let's actually do. Five. 5, 5, 5. Go. Additions here. Then we have option being Ojisan begins to hack out blood. They lose physical. Effectively, physical pain and physical health effectively do the same thing. They're cleansed. Distortion. Cleanse. There we go. Book choo choo. Do we put in the? We could put in the demonic. We could put in the mood system. The mood system wouldn't be entirely remiss, but we already kind of have berserk rage and things like that. We don't really. Okay, so what we're going to do though is that we're going to put this, we're going to put you, we're going to insert a table right here. We're going to put in example. Let's see. A ghost has gone feral. Hunt and manage to finally corner the creature. The Uray, with the demonic power flowing through them. Let's see, with the demonic power flowing through them, they have far beyond their means. So what do we say? We put and here to split it up correctly, all the way up here, so we don't get exactly what we're working with. And we put ability, vision, honor, Jutsu, Una, roll, power. Now we go back down here. We put here, here, put you here. That can we type 10 here? Yes, we can type 10. Perfect. We're going to add it in. Right. So, with that, they ended up with 100. They have 100 training. If we go to here and we get on Demon Slayer Corporation, and we 3 knots, it takes 2. Spending 2 training to increase it by 1. Now we have 100 points to increase our 3 stats. So let's do ability. It's a fucking ghost, so it's not very strong there. It's pretty good there, and it's got a good haunt. There we go. So that's 44 points already kind of spent. Doesn't need to be that good, because it's a fucking ghost. You know what? I'll even bump it up to 5. Ooh, we have 5. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So that's 50 points already gone, so let's go down to our Mortal Knots. It has a Kenjutsu rating of 0. Why does it have a Kenjutsu rating of 0? Because it's a fucking ghost. It doesn't have anything else. However, it's going to have a big thing of Onizuna, because it's going to keep trying to blast people. It's got a control, let's say 10. So we are at 6 points remaining, and it doesn't have actually that much power. It only has power of 6, so it only has power of 3, so it would only go up to 6. It is not actually very threatening. That's not the point. It doesn't really need to worry about local legends or anything like that, because it is a fucking ghost. Like, let me reiterate this, it is a fucking ghost. It's a demonic ghost, yes, but still a ghost. 0, 12, 10, 3, 0, However, it is also a demon. What do demons do? If we go all the way back up here, if we look here, pillars by 3 and knots by 5. So we go down here, we go 8, 13, 13, 5, 17, 5, 8. It is rolling 17d6 when it's trying to blast you with some magic bullshit attacks. 17d6. It ain't fucking around. Nor does it want to fuck around. That's the point of it. It's a very threatening creature. It is saying, I am a spooky ghost and I want to kill you. I'm going to kill you with hammers. Like, uh-oh. 0.85, 0.85, 2.85. Then we do it has blood tether. So here actually let's double check what the math would be like. Let's play some math games. Yay! I like playing cool math games. So it's blood. So it's blood is ability. So it's Kenjutsu plus ability. What's its P damage? Its P damage is 13. That's freaking nothing. What's its Envision plus Onizuna though? It's going to do, wow, it's going to do Envision plus that. So it's going to do exactly 21. Actually, no, Onizuna plus power. So it's going to do 23 damage. If it actually hits you with its Onizuna, it's going to deal 23 damage. It's tether. Let's see, it's tether. It's control times 10, so its control is that. So it has 150 times. It has 176 tether. Blood is ability times 10, so 80 plus time power times 2, so it's 80. So it has 96 blood. Seems pretty strong. It doesn't hit for a lot of damage, but it's going to be difficult to exercise it. So you want to stab it to death, and then when it's stabbed to death enough, you break it. Some things are going to be very tether bound. Some things are going to be more blood bound. So you need to figure out what's the kill something. So what we get to do now is we start one name ability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Name of the ability. Soul Ripper. So we want to do a Soul Ripper. So that's going to be it's going to be an assault attack. Not very good at assaulting, but it can. It's going to be focused. Yep, it's going to be assault focused. That's all that it is going to be. Going to have actually another here. Die number, power, name. Oh goodness. No, Pat, don't harass the twink New Yorker. It's my God-given right to harass him. My God-given right. 0 power because it only has. Let's see. It would only have 2. It only have 4 power, so it's not going to put any power into its Soul Ripper. Soul Ripper is not what it wants to do. It is literally just saying if it rolls a 1, it's going to try to kill you with an assault roll. Going to be rolling Kenjutsu plus power. It's rolling effectively 13d6, and if you're good, you're just going to counter it, because that's the point. However, let's put 2 here. You want to make this a we want to make that a section. We're going to make that a mystic art section. Yep, it's just going to scream, and it's going to do. Let's see what Mystic Arts does. Oh, it's going to do Onizuna plus power. Oh, it's gonna roll 25 freaking dice. That's bad. We want to find a way to. It's technically going to roll 27d6 against you. If it manages to roll a 2, it's going to roll 27d6 because it is a goddamn ghost. You need to like. And the thing is, and that's what the value of performing an exorcism is that you get to mark one of these out. You can mark it so it can't scream anymore. And that's where now we're shifting our focus, saying we need to. How do we exorcise this thing? We need to start an exorcism to try to get rid of all its power. Let's do. Rip and tear. It is going to make an effect. It is going to make a. We're going to make vision plus Kenjutsu effect, and it's going to try to inflict a condition on you, and it's going to do that. It's going to be focused, and it's going to try to inflict pain on you. Yep, that's all it's trying to do. It's trying to inflict pain on you. That we want to do. We want to do a haunt. We want to do the middle. We want to do the close ring. Let's see. What would be another funny one that we can do? Oh, I know. Why don't we just do a going to be honor plus honor plus Onizuna, and that's going to be it's going to be a, let's make it a mark. And we want to do that as there we go, far ring. Everyone in the outer ring has to make an honor plus Onizuna check to resist getting fucking hit by that. There we go. That is this is just a rank 2 demon, like a rank 2 demon ghost. Wow, this seems horrific. But remember, you're possibly doing 20, possibly 30 damage per swing. It might go down in 3 hits. And that's suggesting you don't use a sword art immediately, double everything, and you do like 50 damage. And this is just a rank 1. This is a rank 2. This is not a very powerful demon, and this is why demons are as scary as they are. You know, it's like, you know, we can even do this. Let's do the loudest human being alive is going by my apartment right now. Yeah, the loudest human being alive just went by my apartment. That's great. Let's see. So that works correctly. We've got how our demon function. So all that she would do when it's her turn, she rolls a d6. She rolled a 3. She's gonna rip and tear the closest person, and she's gonna roll her Envision plus Kenjutsu. And it's going, if she beats you, she is going to inflict a pain effect on you. That's all that's going. That's all this really is at the end of the day. Okay, so final exorcism. So final exorcism. Actually, no, it'd be. Let's talk about blood. No, they have to work. Here. So, final exorcism. Final exorcism. When a spirit or demon reaches 0 blood or tether, they let's see, they are vulnerable. They are vulnerable to they're vulnerable to being completely annihilated by a forming an exorcism. Let's see. Vulnerable to being completely defeated by forming an exorcism. Powerful. Rank 1 to 5. Rank 1 to 4. Spirits are immediately Let's see. Rank 1 to 4 spirits are immediately annihilated, being to nothing and forced across and forced to far side of the river, forced across the far side of the river. Rank 5 to 9 spirits are sent back to a place of power. Power where they are able to rest and recoup. But should they be found and eliminated again in this state, in this weakened reducing their rank by -5. Little more than a mote of energy. They can be little more than a mote. Limited again this weekend state. However, if the spirit or demon is not exercised, this way they will begin to recover themselves. They will begin to recover themselves. They'll begin to increasing, adding, let's see, they will begin to recover themselves. Adding +10 blend tether, till they are fully repaired. Let's see, tether per round until they are brought back to full in either and rejoin the battle. This is eliminating spirits and demons. Eliminating spirits and demons are eliminating demon, not always the final solution. Let's see. Eliminating demons is not always the final solution to them. Often the spirits not entirely of their own volition. Let's see. Eliminating demons is not always a final solution to them. Often these spirits eliminating demons is not always the final solution. Often these spirits have found themselves turned into demons, not entirely of their own volition. Should the Ojisan may attempt to either seal the creature, seal them. Ojisan may attempt to seal them in a place of power and stop the healing process. Rank times 10 in rank times 10 and stop the peeling process or attempt to remove the taint, completely remove the taint. Let's see. Stop the healing process or attempt to completely remove the taint via... Let's see. Baiting the creature into a sacred area, and... I'm performing an exorcism. There, I'm performing an exorcism there. And times 15, honor plus honor or vision. Honor or envision plus what is it? Plus power. A lot more steps to do it. It's a lot easier to just kill it. Alternatively, if the may let's see, it's not the Demon Slayer's job. Let's see, it's not the Demon Slayer. Job done. Nope. That's kind of the idea. It's like, hey, we're breaking them down. We've got them all. Let's that. Like hunters of man, they may exercised immediately. These exorcisms seal each of the. Pretty much, there's two victory conditions: break all their blood and tether, or exercise all of their abilities and then just say we win. Those are your two options. We kill you, we perform that action, we exercise all your abilities, you're done. That it's an exorcism. You are done. We've defeated you. Win. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, that's the easy, direct option. You're causing problems. I'm just going to kill you. You're dead. You know? It's your responsibility. It is your responsibility to stop the problem. And this is always going to be kind of like the if and or but, a little bit of role playing here. This is mostly a role playing thing for you, the players, to get invested in. Like the game just says, get rid of the problem. How do you want to do that? Hey, there's this, it's this demon, we've learned all about it. This demon's a freaking terror, it has done nothing productive, and it is an active detriment to everyone around us. Just kill it. No, don't do anything fancy with it. Like, let's seal it away. No, just kill it. Alternatively, hey, this is one of my buddies. I've known this, Oni since I was in my 30s. I am in my 80s now. I've known him for half a century. He has clearly helped us. Why is he turned into a demon? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. I want to seal him. I want to figure out what's going on. We want to cleanse him. We want to fix him. What's going on with him? We want to help our friends. My judgment is being clouded because my judgment is, this is I'm making a judgment call because I believe this is correct. Let's see. Deep scars heal poorly, revealing not knowing or expect obstacles to terrify gaffes or revulsion. Demon hunters are durable, but not mortal. Many of them have died. Many of them to the edge have fought and died. Spirits, demons. Ojisan, Ojisan, while old in a young man's profession, are now. When demon hunters' blood reaches half its total value, they're considered injured. Blood reaches. No, Critical blood is massive open wounds and gore, stained clothes and bones have been shattered, organs punctured. They'll live, maybe. Critical spiritual damage are parts struggling to exist, or body twisting and contorting. Protect their partner. Wounded falling to the line of duty has come to their injuries, or their partner partially exercise. Taking their life with them. No, let's see. Again, let's see. In desperate times, the Ojisan or their partner can intervene to protect the other. Protect the. While injured. When injured. When injured, the. When one side is injured, they may begin substituting. Yep. Go. Fix this entirely. Generally, I don't think we need to fix anything here. I think this works. Works better than I thought it did. Mostly what we're doing here when it comes to final exorcism and being like, yeah, it's pretty easy to not die. Effectively, when you hit half health, you can start substituting the other health bar. And, that's kind of the idea. It's like, I take 20 damage. I'm below half health. I can now start taking that damage on my other side, because the partner's trying to protect you, you're trying to protect the partner, kind of thing. Alternatively, that might be a good thing for you. On the other hand, that could be really fucking bad. Actually, let's. Hello, person who is pinging. Horace posted something, so I am obligated to look at it. Yeah, let me let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Try to film with a bunch of guys forced a girl to eat all the meat buns, punished for stealing a car and trying to sell it to them. All the meat bun. You have to eat all the eggs. What? You have to eat all the eggs. Let's see. We put here. During battle when Demon Slayer or partner. During battle when the Demon Slayer or partner are injured, they may during battle but it's all but during battle or injured, they may choose offload damage to their counterpart, but it's all or nothing. But it's all or nothing. But it's all or nothing. Go, bada bing. There we go. A little bit easier to understand. Why are you doing this? Let's see. Okay. Ravages of time and stress. When seasons comes, when the seasons come. With the season comes the passing of time. At the end of the year, on January 1st, 1991, the Ojisan, the Demon Hunter, the Akuma Ryoshi, the Akuma Ryoshi will officially enter civilian life. Well, to exist, and those demon slayers will no longer be compelled to combat demonic forces. In the preceding year, and during the episodes and seasons, the Ojisan will experience injury, trauma, harm, and psychological damage as they struggle to fight onward toward their desired ending. The rest represents the ravages of time as it gets older and their destiny comes to a close. What does it reflect on their abilities? At the end of the episode, at the end of the episode, PL will calculate the total amount of stress they've gained. From there, they will reduce the they'll begin picking away at their abilities and history. Representing the strain on the body and soul. As the clock ticks down, they will need to confront their mortality, weakness. Hopefully reaching the end of the year in one piece. Hopefully they will reach. At least long enough to pass the torch. So the Ojisan will always reduce their stress. Let's see. The Ojisan will always reduce their volition first. This is their When stress comes, it will be broken before the body. Now we have an interesting. We have some fascinating questions here. There's a few different mechanics we can work with this. See, there's a couple ideas here. So, let's think, like, option A. Kind of like option A is volition is a flat resource, is a set resource, set depleting resource. I have 100 volition. I take 100 stress all over the course of the season. I no longer have volition. I start reducing my stats. I have 5 volition. I take 25. I must reduce it by. It's just a flat depleting resource. Option B. It's overhell. It's reoccurring. So I have 25 volition. I take 50 stress one episode. I reduce all my stats by 25. Next episode, I take 10 stress. I don't reduce anything because 10 minus 25 is still 15. You know, it's every episode you get your volition back effectively. Alternatively, there's also option C, which is volition rises and falls. Time. What I was thinking about doing with that is, at the end of every episode, you roll your ki. Any remaining bonus dice you have, you're going to roll those dice, and that's going to be, you're going to increase your volition by that amount. Doesn't seem like a lot, but you're going to be increasing your volition gradually, being like, we're fighting, they're my fighting spirit, we're doing as well as we can, but you're always encouraged to burn your ki. Always burn your ki. Ki has to go. We have to spend it. We have to use it. I need an extra dice here. I need a few extra dice here. I need 10 die. I need 5 die. And that's kind of the idea. It's like, you might not have any ki remaining at the end of an episode to actually get more volition. So it's a little bit chaotic of how much volition you get. Like, if you do well, this is the idea here, is if you play conservatively but do well, you're going to have a shit ton of volition and nothing ever really goes down. On the other hand, things go wrong. Goes wrong. I like overhealth since it gives you a buffer. Yeah, we can do that. I'm okay with that. We'll stick with that. Let's see. Let's see. Which some volition has a buffer between their inevitable doom being eaten away by stress before. They must make up the difference by burning away. So we need to do, we're going to make a chart. We're going to make a 3-point chart. We're going to do, we're going to call this the event. We're going to do this event. We're going to call this stress and then description. So let's put this here. So, so enter the critical state. Check here. Enter the critical condition. Cross into the afterlife of taking a fatal injury. Do that. We any So, we are going to. This. I know exactly what's going on. It's a fucking table. We want to do. And 25. The Ojisan. Mm. 19. Out. One of the Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, encountering a spirit at that high of rank is like, you have to remember they have with 50 that with to give you the amount of training they would have 350 training. They're going to be throwing a lot at it's majestic death. You're going to die against this thing. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Oh. Mm, 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 mm. Go. Mm, 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 mm. Like kind of the getting old and natural stress. Both of those are kind of like one and the same, but it's one's a little bit more like, yeah, you're going to die. Like you know, it's like you are getting old. Like something is it's something that's reminding you of like you're getting old, you're not gonna make it. Things are you have to kind of get up, if that makes sense. You have to man up a little bit. You're like, yep, it's time to I'm ready to retire. Friends are dying, places are shutting down. You're making the call, being like, I'm ready. Let's do it. Now the thing is, this is the stress is important. Why I separated drama stress, natural stress, and things like that, and that's for the Ministry of Midnight Affairs. Because if you're part of the ministry, you want to take as much stress as you physically fucking can. Because stress is going to give you more training. You can't really deal with getting old if you are if you're 22. Mm. Okay, so what that? Eat that table. So, which is going to do breakdown. Reduce pillar. Reduce pillar by. Reduce pillar by 1. Mm, mm, mm. Going to, let's see, 1-4 range. This would be the 14 to 10 range. The 9 to 5 range. And this is the 4 to 0 rage. And that is a we 5 in value. Five. Okay, so we do this. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 3, so we 14. Eight by 1 point. 7 to 1 by 1 point. Natural press, so we do. Go 2, 5, 7. Partner not, so 12 up. 11 6 5 to 1 5 2 1 to 0. One of their it would be roll or power over 12 plus but 1 point between 11 6. Let's see. The Ojisan reduces the value of Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And different decrease. So that's insert footnote. We go here. We go all the way down to the Tamashi section. But partners Tamashi. So if we go to touch to eye. Mm. Mm. Would be worth stress, you know, touch to mm. 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 Finding their burning, reduce the step of their ki, burning their fighting spirit away to live another. We're gonna make that a really inconvenient number because I want these to feel inconvenient because you have to make up the difference. You don't get anything back for it. So if you need to make up one stress and you don't have anything else you can spend it on, you have to reduce something by, well, again, that would be work negative. You don't get anything back out of it. You're just burning away more than you're getting. That's why you're getting even like a little bit of stress is like way more painful than anything else. Because it's like, ah, shit, I've got to, you know, I have to now reduce something worth 4 for just 1 point. And you're like, oh, ow, that's awful. I don't like that. Mm. 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 With you. Mm. 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 Let's see, dollar blade. Mm. 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 Taking the second time removes all skill bonus to Mashi and mm. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. not remove contacts. There we go. I think that's pretty much everything when it comes to that's pretty much everything when it comes to how you okay, so now we do affairs. Now we do the midnight affairs. Okay, let's do things. Or retire before. Let's see, Demon Slayer. Be assigned to the Demon Slayer squad as a replacement and training exercise. Meh. Meh. Let's see, Demon Slayer squad as a replacement and training exercise. The hope for these. Futures of the ministry. There. Let's see. Will impart knowledge, training, and some valuable skills for the future of the Ministry of Midnight Affairs. They will most likely die violently. They will most likely die. When creating an agent, the 50 training representing a representing one yeah. In addition to that, they have a number of quirks that separate them. They have a number. Agent start. Start with 0 in all. Let's see. Agents start with 0 in all pillars. And have a. Agents do not have a partner. Instead, their Onizuna represents their spiritual connection, but they do not. Agents do not have a partner. Instead, control and power are used. Mm, mm, mm. Agents may only have a local legend with spirits up to two, representing the disconnect of ministry and the world, the spiritual world. Mm, mm, mm. Agents do not have a sword. It is woefully outdated. Mm, 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 mm. Is a You have a local legend of 6 with the Ministry of Midnight Affairs and local knowledge. That means, effectively, what that means is that you start with a contact in the Midnight Affairs office and the local area. That is effectively kind of a gimme almost. You don't have to spend those points. It's effectively about 24 points you don't have to spend. But one of the main values of it is kind of saying, like, you know the area a lot better, and you know the ministry a lot better because you fucking work for them, and that's your job. Like, you have an actual job, and that is your, like, again, it's just that disconnect. Kind of like one of the main characters, a demon slayer with really low local knowledge, is effectively like, yeah, you know people and you know things, but it's not like you can just call someone up. It's like, yeah, you may not even have a phone. Like, mm, 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 uh, mm, mm. Yep. Mm, 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 mm. It, as the that is the main thing. It was that is the main thing about being an agent, is that you don't really got anything. Uh, mm, 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 mm. 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 And go. Mm. This would be Envision plus Kenjutsu plus mm, mm, mm. Let's do this. We want 5, 5. What if we put 0.85? 0.85. What if we do? What if we do 2.5? Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Uh, Give me your handguns. This was Senator Shizu of 1982. Mm, 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 mm. 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 Um. Mm. Mm. What are we looking for? I'm looking for. Mm. 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 Let's see. Japanese law enforcement weapon. New Nambu 60. Mm. 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 Equipment service head, USB, so it's probably going to be a. I mean, it would be a H&K. I guess it would be H&K shotgun 19. Yeah, what would be because it's all German guns. It would be. I mean, if we do GSG9 shotgun, use the Remington Model 70. So if you use the Remington 870, probably some variant of the Remington. Mm. Mm. Where's the line between role-playing game and board games when it comes to solo journaling games? Well, certain like journaling games aren't RPGs, but it's generally speaking when it comes to like board games, when there's a set board state and things occurring, then it's probably like, do you consider Monopoly a role-playing game? No. But then role-play, you can't. Fuck off. Fuck you. You're not actually doing it. Board games usually, you can say, kind of have a win state. They have clear beginning, middle, and end states, and there's very little, how do I want to word this properly? There is very little player engagement when it comes to manipulating the mechanics. I cannot ask the GM or something during Monopoly, Can I actually do this? No, the game has a very set set of rules. And there might be wiggle room in there. You know, you got your negotiation games, obviously, and things like that. You can have some wiggle room, but generally speaking, there's a very clear set of rules and diktats that you have to follow. If you don't follow those rules, are you really playing the game? And the answer is probably not. Let's see. We would need. Non-spiritual, and that. There we go. That's literally it. Like, yeah, congratulations. You just don't actually have a real way of confronting most demons. Because, like, oh man, 8d6 damage seems like a lot. You deal half damage to them. Because it's not a real fucking weapon, like, against a demon. It's like, yeah, of course it's not. Why would it be? That's not the point. So, I sought out those. Midnight Thirst has sought out those with a particular set of skills and abilities. Answer abilities in the field. These extrasensory. Possess a arm. Being without overwhelming, without over firepower, without over firepower. However, by spend by spending by spending 10 of their initial let's see, 15, so you are starting at not 150, 15 of their initial training. The agent may declare they are one of these extrasensory individuals. They unlock their Tamashi, as well as the ability to invest in control and power. As well as unlock their Tamashi, well, ability to invest in control and power. Spend initial training, may declare one of these extra. They unlock Ashi as well as their ability to invest power. Usually considered a bit odd by everyone, and for good reason. Go. And then we have the weakness, so I'm going to have to make my own character. Agent weakness. And the idea. Spiritual and demonic create. Alright. It's even action. We've already talked about it, so we don't need it anymore. All right, that's it. I think we did it. Do some light fixing of wording. Nope. Yep, I think that's it. Still have a note somewhere. Where do I have that? Oh yeah. Okay. Whew. Woohoo! Let's see. Let's do. Okay, so can't do that unless. Okay, this. Come on, baby, give me enough room to work with here. Okay, we are working with some. Mm, mm, no, don't need that. We save some room. We can save some room. So we are working with a very tight space budget here, which is like a real budget except in space. Cleanse. Mm, 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 mm. Yep. Mm. Mm. There we go. All right. What do I have a note here for? I saw a note. Yeah. So we need to remake. We need to make Funai again. Remake Funai. We need to make a few different things, but I believe that's that. Yep. That's it. Ta-da! Oh, but I think there should be an optional rule ensure the shit hits the fan and the Organ is trying to build up a new demon slayer, so you're a bunch of younglings being trained by the old guard. When were you intern the yokai toasters? The young sect. That's kind of the idea of getting just having them follow you around is like, yeah, that's already kind of enough. That's not really the point of the game. The point of the game is like, yeah, you're kind of entering the final stretch of your life pretty much, and you're okay with it. And it's you writing it out till the end, trying to like, well, I'm stressing out too much. Oh, I'm not. It's the end of a story. And getting a ministry agent on your side. Kind of the idea of getting an agent is kind of a bad thing. Like it's like agents suck. They get hurt by a lot of things. They get hit by Terrorgeist and they fall over, start crying and pissing and shitting themselves. It is the worst case scenario for you to get a agent on your team. They are a fucking drag on you. On the other hand, this is an actual human being who's going to get better with time. If you nurture an agent, they will probably do better than you in the long run. But that's the problem. They have to survive that long. And getting them to be better is a lot harder and a lot easier said than done. And getting them like, hey, we're improving you, and it ain't working. It is not working. Like, oh Jesus, they're fucking stupid. Oh shit. Oh god, they're going to get killed. Like, that should be kind of like one of the. You should feel really annoyed with people playing agents, or having an agent work with you, because they just don't know. They don't understand what you've been through. You've been doing this 60 years. They've been doing it 4 months. And it's like, okay, now in this situation, what do we do? On the other hand, at the end of session, oh, everyone got 50 stress. All of the demon slayers are like, fuck me, that's a lot of stress. And you are like, okay, I gotta reduce this down. Nope, gotta reduce this down. Nope, gotta reduce this down. And it's physically painful for them to reduce things. And it's like, this is an agonizing state of affairs that is not fun to deal with, and I don't want to do it, but I have to. 25 stress for them is amazing. That's 50 stress, that's 50 stress for them is amazing. That is a multiple new stats. That's a multiple new option. That is an incredible amount of abilities, options, skills, and things that they now know. They are fundamentally getting better. They just can get one shot by almost everyone. So it's like, we need to protect these dumbasses the best we can, and it's not going to go well. So there's no passing the baton. Not really. And that's kind of the idea. The Demon Slayers are going to die. At the end of the year, it's over. They're done. They are indirectly passing the baton to the Ministry, but it's kind of like a, yep, we're done. Good job, everyone. We did it. Well, we are dying. You are the next generation. Do your best. You're going to be a lot more bureaucratic. We are going to do our best, and it's the end. And I want players to feel annoyed with the Ministry, but understand that this is really the best option they have. It's like, yeah, no, I'm a crazy badass super soldier man who can can fly across everything and kick ass and take names. On the other hand, I have no family, I have no friends except people I have killed people with, and I am an emotional fucking corpse. Like, yeah, like my only best friend is a fucking ghost I met 40 years ago who gets really mad anytime I'm around a woman. Like, it's like, it's kind of that thing of this, like, are you mad at them because, like, oh, they're not as good at being demon hunters as we are, or are you mad at them that they get to be happy? Congratulations, you get to actually be happy and live a normal life and work a 9 to 5 and do these things. You don't. And that's kind of the problem with being demon slayers, is that your way of life is ending. You know that. You fundamentally know that. You have embraced that since day one. But you kind of wanted to go out in a blaze of glory, not, sipping on tea and being like, well, I'm fucking retired. Like, yeah, why are you getting your hair dyed so I look like I'm young again? Because I don't want to be in my 60s. And that's kind of the problem with being kind of one of the demon hunters, is that you don't have that. You don't have a future. Your future's done. Like, this is the future you chose, and you are a miserable person for it. But, maybe you're not. Maybe you want to pass on the baton. That's all of you to decide. So, I want to call it there, everyone. Thank you all for watching. My name is Notepad Anon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We're effectively done. We'll start something on Wednesday. Maybe it'll be Power World again this week. Maybe we'll start working on the next project. I don't really know yet. I will see you all then. Godspeed. Good luck. I am probably going to make dinner now. So, I am, as they say, boy.